Okay, Jai Hind. So, myself Dr. Santosh Kumar Upadhyay, Associate Professor in CSC Department. Today I am here to discuss a very important topic of Project Management and Entrepreneurship KHU 802 that is running in the final year. And the topic is the identification and classification of ideas. That means how we can classify the business idea. So, basically that business idea, and we know that when we talk about the innovation means we are indirectly talking about some new ideas, because that new idea, that idea will be in center of every innovation. So, that business idea can be categorized in three categories: innovative business idea, commoditized and hybrid business idea. Let us see one by one. Innovative business ideas. So, this kind of idea is that they lead the way for everyone else. They create whole new market for the short time, get a lead over other kind of business, and that creates some new innovative product, innovative service. But the problem of this type of business idea is that the new product or service that is created by this idea, you should have no idea about the future, that what will be the demand of that kind of new product in the market. Okay. Second one is the commoditized business idea. There are many type of business which have been around for a long time of period, that do not have to innovate and can still be a great business. We know that in our surrounding there are a number of commoditized business ideas going on, like opening a new restaurants. There should be dentist in a city, there should be cleaner, there should be mechanics, there should be plumber. So, people to fix homes, all these are the some new some business idea that is known as the commoditized business idea. That is not the innovative, that is traditional, that is coming from that is going on running from the long period of time, but that give the good economy, that give the good return. Okay. So, the core difference between these types of business and innovative business idea are that these tend to be service based business with a local focus. Okay. So, this commoditized business have the aim to the local benefit and local demands. But the great thing is that there is no risk of demand. Okay. The advantage of this is that there is no risk of demand. You have good idea about the demand that is running in that local areas, that give the good result, good return. Hybrid business idea. This is the mix of these two, which borrow a little bit from the both, the commoditized type of idea and the innovative business idea. Here are the some example, like restaurant that serve fusion cuisines. They are traditional type of business, but with a new twist on their main product, which is a food. Other example, like website to find school tutors. These kind of site take a local service that has been around a long period of times, but that is doing with the new ways and make it easier to find tutors. Okay. Like Jio, Facebook deal, number of social websites are there, and doing the traditional things in new ways. So, that is the hybrid kind of business idea. As you see, no idea is perfect. You have to choose between the extra cost and slow growth. So, you have to balance between these two of traditional type of business, or you have to accept the higher risk of failure for technology based on business. That means, as you know that if there is a low risk, then certainly you gain low, your growth will be low, and if there is a major or more risk of failure, that may give the good income also. Individual creativity, role and process. This is a very important thing, individual creativity. This is the thing, this is the feature which give the new idea, where the new idea will be generated. A thorough observation of the entrepreneurial process shows that creative thinking is the must have skills of an entrepreneur for the creation of new ideas. That means entrepreneur should be creative. So, in this creativity, there are the 4 types. It is of 4 types. First one, creating new ideas for the competitive advantage. So, creativity in the entrepreneur may be of 4 kinds. The first one, creating new ideas for the competitive advantage. The whole process of entrepreneurship is rooted in creation and exploration of new idea. When an entrepreneur is able to generate some new idea that is feasible as well as efficient, it gives that person an edge over the competition. Because for every product, every service, a number of competitors are there in the market. You have to compete with them. So, this new idea is the base, on the basis of which you can lead to your competitors. Second one, the creativity of second kind is the thinking the unthinkable. What does it mean? Creativity requires imagination to produce the most obscure ideas. Imagination is needed to cross the boundaries and think outside the box. This allows entrepreneur to think beyond traditional solution. Every entrepreneur who succeed in the market, in the society, in the globe, certainly they think beyond the traditional ways, beyond the boundary. This allows entrepreneur to think beyond the traditional solutions and come up with something new, interesting, versatile and with successful potential. Third kind of creativity is finding similar patterns in different areas. So, creativity enables people to connect dissimilar and unrelated subjects and make successful entrepreneurial ideas. Merging different fields create interesting intersections that create new ideas, new niches. That means you can assemble the new ideas or the ideas from the different venture, different things, and try to find out some patterns, and that can give a new idea. Fourth type of creativity is developing new niches through creativity and entrepreneurship. In entrepreneurship, it is important that new aspects of traditional business are explored. That means you are doing the traditional business, no problem, but you have to explore what is the scope and possibility of doing some new things, providing some new features. This can be in the form of changing the methods of manufacturing process or delivering the service, or how are they supplied to the user. That means you can think some new ways for distributing the things, supplying the things to the end user. You can create some new market for delivery system. You can create some new manufacturing process for the product. The basic element of the creative process can be like this. There are the 7 steps. Basic element of the creative process. There are the 7 steps for creating the process, for the creative process. Step 1, preparation. Step 2, thinking outside the box. Similarly, creativity is not magic. Fourth one, incubation, and illumination. This is the fifth one. Sixth one, verification. So these are the 6 steps. Let us see. Preparation means what? The first stage, of course, is the preparation of some basic idea to hold on to. That means some business, some basic idea, creative idea that comes in your mind, you have to prepare that. The creativity process starts with identifying a problem and then researching for related information. This is done in an effort to start looking for a viable solution. This is the first phase. And next step is the thinking outside the box, going beyond the comfort zone. You have to leave your comfort zone, then you can do something new. So can we achieve anything if we are not willing to go beyond our comfort zone? No, of course, we cannot achieve. One has to leave the comfortable arena, okay, go beyond and take a risk. Reward come with efforts. Third steps for the creative process. Creativity is not magic. Despite immensely amazing things creativity can achieve, it is definitely not magical. Creativity is simply approaching things with a different perspective, looking the things with different perspective. The simplest approach to creative thinking can be copying different elements, transforming them, combining them, and eureka. Fourth one, the incubation. So during incubation stage, ideas that have the potential to solve a problem tend to flourish. This stage is characterized by the unconscious through process of refining an idea. Step 5, illumination. Incubation lead to clarity of idea. Okay, with the incubation step, the clarity of idea is very representative. You refine your ideas. This is the solution finding stage. Now the creativity process lead to knowledge of some practical ideas and that can be put to work. It is like light bulb movement, hence it is called illumination. That idea is applied for the finding the solution, that is the illumination. Last one, step 6 is verification. This stage determines whether the found solution even has the potential to work or not. The idea can either be accepted or as such or modified, or minor modification will be there, or major changes will be there, or rejected altogether. So this is the verification and validation process. Okay. Next one, idea to business opportunities. Okay, what are the different ideas to business opportunities? Let us see. The entrepreneurial process is a major hurdle for every new and existing entrepreneur to overcome. From getting the right idea to eventually building a successful business or not, all steps, actions, decisions made by every entrepreneur would have to be highly calculated in the smartest possible ways. The 5 steps are following. Idea to business opportunity. What are the different ideas for the business opportunity? The first one is the finding the right business idea. This is very crucial and first step. You have to find the right business idea. Identifying and evaluating the right opportunities is the first step to setting out as an entrepreneur. That means in that location, in that situation, or in that particular locality, what are the scope for that business idea, that you have to evaluate very first. Second one, developing the business plan. When you come to know that yes, that business idea may be successful in that particular area, because that type of business will be beneficial for the customer as well as developer also. The next step is to make business plan that suit you best. So, on the basis of business idea, there may be number of different plan and you have to choose which suited, which best suit to you. Having a plan does not entirely mean drafting a thorough business plan detailing several chapters and more. No, if writing a business plan seems difficult, you can draw up your plan by following a simple business plan template or highlighting the things you want to achieve. This is not that you are to provide the more detailed draft. Okay. Third one, the raising your seed funding. Getting funds for your business will be one of the hardest things you do as an entrepreneur. Okay, after developing the business plan, the next step is to getting the fund, and that is a very important and very difficult process. So, how you collect your funds for your business? That may be loan, that may be help from the government, that may be NGOs. So, you have to contact, you have to choose. Getting paying customers. Okay, here the real cracker. If you get paying customers for your business at the lowest cost possible, your business will die out. No business can stay afloat without customers. Okay, so the different factors you need to consider are both your customer acquisition cost as well as your customer retention cost. Acquisition means when you the first price that you propose, that you offer to your customer, and again you have a very flexible approach that process at that price should be maintained so that your customer retain your in your business. Okay, that cannot churn out. Success or maybe failure. That is the first step. After applying all these things, it may be possible that you cannot succeed. As you create the objective, you are failed to get that objective, that goals, or it may be possible that you succeed. So, entrepreneur never fail, but enterprise fails. So, that should be in your mind that entrepreneur never fail, because that can create some new ideas, that can apply their effort into some new things. So, that idea may fail, but the inventors or this entrepreneur will not fail. Opportunity assessment. How to assess the opportunities? It should include, so it is having 4 components. Okay. First is the description of product and services. Market need for the product or service you should analyze. Competitive advantage, strength and weakness of the competitors you should identify. Patent or IPR requirement. Okay, because when a new idea is developed, then you have to certainly go for the patent, so that no other person can steal and develop that plan in their organization. And evaluation of the opportunities. What is the size, past trend and future growth of the market? Anticipated growth of the industry. What is the profile of your customer? Then the third assessment is the entrepreneurial self-assessment. Self-assessment is also required. Why does this opportunity excite you? You have to brainstorm on this. You have to think on this. Why you are so excited for that particular new idea and new business plan? How does it fit into your background and experience? Is they related? Is that suitable for your your infrastructure, your working experience, your background? Why will you be successful in this venture? Fourth one, what need to be done to translate opportunity into a viable venture? To examine each critical steps, Identify sequence of activities. How much time and money will each step require? You have to evaluate. Identify the source of finance. What are the different funding agencies that can help you? You have to analyze that. Management skills for entrepreneur and managing for value creation. What are the management skills for the entrepreneur? And these basically that components are like this. Time management, that is very important. As an entrepreneur, you should have good quality about managing the time. You have a proper plan, you have proper management of the time, okay, because time is the money basically, and each and every person has a 24 hours. So you have to decide how you utilize that time. Business planning, what are the strategic plan that you may create? So you should have the skill of creating the strategic planning, business planning. Employee management, that is also very important as a skills, successful entrepreneur skills. You have to manage the employee so that there should be maximum satisfaction in the employee, so that they can deliver best, they can give their best in enterprise, okay. That have the different factors, salary, their satisfaction, their health care, number of factors are there. Customer management, then their management, okay, how do you managing the customer, how you attract your customer, how can customer retention of customer will be on your business, in your enterprise. Sale management, marketing, advertisement, all these, distribution of product, sale management. Then finance management, that should be very basic and very important skills of the entrepreneur. You have to manage the finance. What are the input funds, how they are, what are the expenditure of all these funds, and what are the income and how they are managed. Business management, okay. Business management, that means there are a number of different things of advertisement, for online trading, for internet marketing, number of things are there. So you have to take care. So time management, as I have told you, you have to manage your time. You have to take care of so that many things together, and time management is the key of keep everything on track, okay. It is vital to get more work done in less amount of time by eliminating interruptions. You have to create the priority of the task that increase the effectiveness of your system, okay. So business planning, every entrepreneur needs to develop a business plan or a blueprint of how will he develop his new business, okay. In several sections, including the description of the organization, market, research, sales, strategies, all these you have to take care. Employee management, hiring the employee, okay, and motivate the employees, training of the employees, all these. Customer management, attracting the customers, okay. So entrepreneur must have the problem solving skills, communication skills, and attentiveness and patience to manage customer effectively. Sale management, selling the things in good way. Financial management, even if your business finance is handled by the accountant or a finance professional, you must know planning, organizing, directing and controlling the financial activities. You should have business management. So what is the value creation? So the most successful organization understand that the purpose of any business is to create value for the customer. Ultimate goal is the value creation for the customer. value creation for the customer. Therefore, sustainable value cannot be created for one group unless it is created for all of them. So, that value creation will be very fair, that help every person of the societies, not for a particular group. Okay, that should be fair. Biasing is not allowed and that cannot give you benefit. What do you mean by the value creation? For a customer, it entails making products and providing service that customer find consistently useful, so that remains with your business, with your product. In today's economy, such value creation is based typically on the product and process innovation and on understanding unique customer need with ever increasing speed and precision. But companies can innovate and deliver outstanding service only if they tap the commitment, energy and imagination of their employees. You should involve, as entrepreneur you should involve, you should understand the feeling of customer. You should be customer, basically you should be customer to understand the feeling of the customer, what they want. Okay, then you can create the values for the customer. Value for employees include being treated respectfully. You should treat respectfully to your customer, and being involved in the decision making. Customer feel that when we demand something, when we making complaint of anything, that is listened by the entrepreneur, by the company, and they work out on that and provide the solution. Then you will be employee also value meaningful work, excellent compensation, opportunities and continued training and development. All these are the factors that satisfy the customers. Okay. What do you mean by the value creation? So, creating value for investors means delivering consistently high return on their capital. That value creation for investor will be there. This is generally require both strong revenue growth and attractive profit margins. So, this value creation is for investor point of view. These in turn can be achieved only if company deliver sustainable sustained values for the customer. Okay, when you provide sustainable solutions, sustainable values for the customer, then certainly that benefit you. You will get more customer satisfaction and more customer will be added to you, and that can give more return to you. Okay, thank you.